Welcome in to the SBA Week 14 Game of the Week. And I am here joined by the coach of the team that must win to make the playoffs, and that is Coach Mushbrain. Coach Mushbrain now sees the televised little thing in the Discord VC. So Mushbrain, how you doing, buddy?
I am feeling fantastic. I think for any Yoshi X fan, I don't think anybody ever had a doubt that we wouldn't be at this point in the season, and I am just looking forward to seeing my boys go out there and absolutely ball out.
Here we go. I did pop up the game on you in Discord VC, so you can watch along in real time. Oh, we see a bun here from Yoshi. Will it work? It won't, but it was advanced blue Pianta the second. So now here comes Berto. Berto, I think you have to admit, Mushbrain has been the absolute best player on your team by far, no question.
Oh, easily. King Boo has flashes, but in terms of just overall consistency, Berto has been that clutch hitter for me all season. Power and just getting on base has been electric on both sides. And there
is double play. Oh no! What a throw from third! We need to stop. The commentator curse is real, Mushbrain. As someone who's trying to get into the sports commentating business, there's been so many times where I've accidentally cursed the team. That is not a first, but here comes...
The fact is CJ Myrons of all people, too.
Oh, man. This is a big game because this was one of the reasons the big trade happened. You know, Blue Pianta for... really, it was Green Critter for Blue Pianta. That was the big thing, but CJ Myrons was thrown in. You decided to keep Green Shy Guy over CJ Myrons.
Definitely an interesting decision, but overall, though, for me, it was primarily about getting as much chemistry as I could in the outfield, so I hated to do...
And that looks like it's going to be a pop fly. It is at the wall. The train won't affect it, but... Oh, and Noki's dead. You might have to get a replacement over there in right field. But I mean, let's talk about King Boo, you know, the person who's up right now. Dropped, traded... picked up, dropped again, and now he's came back and he's been an X factor for your team.
He's been through the ringer, but when he's needed to come up big, he's done that right there. And never mind, I thought that was gonna drop, but he's been consistent.
No, he's been doing that all season. It's just that he hasn't been doing that the last few games. So, good hit from Green Shy Guy. We'll go right to CJ Myrons. Florida man, when getting CJ Myrons, almost dropped him. A little bit of an insider of that. Almost dropped CJ Myrons for another player.
I know, when you said last week that he almost dropped CJ Myrons, I about had a conniption.
Yeah, and I mean, it's because he's underutilized.
Put him at third base. I know, you put him at third base, then was shocked that one of the best infielders that was struggling there at third base. Just flabbergasting.
It's like Alex Bregman. It's like trying to say Rafael Devers is like, no, I am third baseman. It's like, bro, you suck. Anyways, here comes Hammer Bro for the Mario Fireballs. No score in the first, so now trying to see if
that classic Yoshi Eggs baseball right there.
And this is classic Yoshi Eggs baseball. This is deep to right field, and that ball is gone.
Rex didn't even try. He just saw behind. Oh my goodness.
Just like that's a one-run game. Yeah, Trey Mears was just nowhere to be found. I mean, that's the one thing. You have chemistry in the outfield, but it looks like they have like disagreements with each other in the outfield as well.
I have chemistry in the outfield, but some weeks you would never guess that. Truly,
it just shows that. You know, it's.
I mean, it's been a problem all year where they've had chemistry in the outfield and just refuse to do buddy jumps.
And here comes your best player. Oh, a little bit of bad chemistry between Berto and Princess Peach. Something to look out for if the Yoshi X do make the playoffs. But unfortunately, you do have to win against a team that loves winning close games. So. Definitely really interesting to see here. So King Boo trying to get a good hit. Blooper, and that will be grabbed. I will say, you do have a very talented outfield, even if they do struggle from time to time.
They do have their struggles, but the upside is there. It's just more about finding consistency on that aspect.
Again, here with Coach Mushbrain, coach of the Yoshi Eggs. I mean, what a start to the season, and then that entire middle of the season was just a season from hell, for lack of a better word. I mean, it was rough.
I mean, that game where we got absolutely domed by the Bowser Jr. rookies, and then also, too, the absolute choke jog when we were up just an unfathomable amount and then ended up losing that game still, just absolutely soul-crushing.
The Daisy Flowers, I remember, that is still, to this day, the biggest comeback in SBA history, 9 runs.
Oh, Is it? I had no idea. I never would have guessed that.
Yeah,
I totally forgotten about it. As a matter of fact,
just to let people know about it, you know. And I think the biggest problem I think this season is the trade isn't that bad. If you got the same amount of production you would have hoped for from Princess Peach, but she has been hit or miss most of the season.
Well, she's been mostly missed because she's been not doing that right there, which is hitting the ball and getting on base. That's been her primary biggest issue. Has been majority of the time it's almost a guaranteed out.
Obviously, Blue Pianta, you're hoping that he can be the power hitter, sort of the heart and soul of this team. We could see a good hit there, deep to right field. Can the Blade Jump get there in time? It looks like it can.
Yeah, it will.
But no! They don't go for it! Well, go ahead, home run! What were they doing?
What was that? Oh, there we go. You were asking me who won that trade. On your dome, Blue Pianta, not one, not two, but three. Holy hell! And we were just talking about lack of chemistry in the outfield, but should we be talking about the Mario Fireball's lack of chemistry?
It has something to do with Yoshi Park. I have to tell you. I mean,
this
park. The outfielders just don't have. They blinded by the lights to the train. I mean, there's a bunch of things, but I will say Yoshi Park. We don't go here often, but whenever we do, it's always a good time. You could see a good hit here. Oh my goodness, another bucket one, but no, what a way to come back from being hit from the train. What resiliency from Chet Meej. And I mean,
if that train would have been a second later, we could have had another Birdo train home run.
Yeah, I mean,
inches away.
That was fun. That was one of the top 10 plays I was talking about. A little bit ago. Red Noki, my goodness, that is going to be hit. Trey Mears, can he get back in time? No, he is not Chet Mead, so that will be a double.
Just that train, though, in the outfield, honestly. Oh, going for the bunt. Baby Mario is here.
And he just missed it.
Yep.
I mean, hey, whatever works. I mean, will they just throw the out? Yes. So Red Noki does go to third. Red Noki is fast, so I don't hate that play. It really depends on Chet Meej and Mario. I mean, talk about the Mario Fireballs. I know you're facing them, but this is still a really, really good team just because of how they're winning the close games, and not many people can do that in the SBA.
No, and not just that, too. They've been consistent overall, and that's the problem with most of the teams in the SBA this year. Is a lot of teams, even with the teams that have extreme boom or bust potential, like, I mean, look at this past week. When the Bowser, when the Bowser team,
talk about tongue punch, but yeah, continue to talk about the Mario Fireballs.
Holy hell! When the Bowser Monsters are on, though, they're one of the best teams in the SBA, but they're 4-9. The reason for that, consistency. They just lack consistency, and I think that's really been the key for most of these teams is finding consistency. And out of all those teams in the SBA, Mario Fireballs have just been the absolute most polished and consistent teams. On your dome, CJ Myrons. Get out of here.
And King Boo will get to first. I mean, in my opinion, one of my teams to really rally behind in the playoffs is probably going to be the Diddy Monkeys, because that team at its full potential is scary. And that's what a double play! Missed the out! Mario throws it to CJ Myrons, and that's a double play! CJ Myrons is going to haunt your nightmares most of this game.
Yeah, he's gonna. That infield, the fact that this is an all Yoshi X infield between Green Critter and CJ Myrons is just extra salt in the wounds.
I mean, you had Green Critter and then you just traded him right before even a game happened. I mean,
who are we talking? I don't know who you're talking about. I think you're getting him confused with some other team player.
Call
on
you
the
the Sam Hinkie of SBA trades. So you see a good hit there, but that will be Chet Meej getting out. You're expecting draft picks, but instead it's just the Thunder being bad. You don't have no SGA in the wind. So, but it's gonna be really interesting because you talked about it. This is really a win-win situation for you. Either you make the playoffs or you get the first overall pick.
Yes.
So that's going to be really interesting. I mean, how do you expect to rebuild this team going into next season if you were to lose?
Primarily, I feel like defensively we are extremely. I think that the foundations are absolutely there. I think that next offseason.
And looks like that will be.
Oh, that train.
The train will get.
Okay.
What a comeback from Blue Noki. Wow. What hustle. But yeah, I mean, like I said before, the thing that I love, I'm a big defense wins championships guy, obviously being a Patriots fan. So
if you love defense, this is the team. This
is exactly what we're talking about. I mean, this team went on is one of the best teams in the SBA because of how elite they were defensively.
That Waluigi game that went into overtime and ended in a tie was just the quintessential, nice play, Berto, was just the quintessential defensive stalwart between both us and Waluigi. It was just outstanding match.
That 3 runs. I was just gonna say that 3 runs in the 3rd inning may be the difference maker. Hopefully, you can get some insurance runs to, prevent late game disasters. Because basically, the fireballs, even when they're down, they have you right where they want them. This is exactly what you don't want. It's being close games with the fireballs. They have a negative run differential, but they're the top team in the SBA for good reason. Good hit there from Trey Mears will get. Oh, I thought the Piranha player was gonna grab that, but no. And Chet Mead just dead.
I feel extremely confident as long as King Boo's pitching. It's whenever he gets tired and he has to come out, that's when things can get a little spicy.
Well, yeah,
2 strikes.
But if Peach comes in, that's different than when Berto comes in and gives up a grand slam, And almost a double play from CJ Myrons. He tried his hardest to grab it. Well, Trey Mears gets back in time.
That would have been, his 3rd or 4th double play of the afternoon?
CJ Myrons is an elite infielder. I mean, talk about underutilization. The Mario Fireballs just, have players that were underutilized on other teams. I mean, the first person that comes to mind is possible pitcher of the year in Blooper.
Oh, yeah, Blooper has been, honestly, the steal of the draft, I think, just in terms of overall value. Good hit, Yoshi.
Yeah, and I mean, he was a trade piece, too, because the Flowers didn't want him. So now he goes to the Fireballs, and he's one of the top pitchers in the league.
Mm-hmm. I feel great about this right now. Bases loaded, 1 out, Berto up, and King Boo next. Woo-hoo.
2 strikes early.
All right, not great, though.
Can Berto get something to go here? And, ooh, my goodness, but that will be foul.
Belted that even without the charge up, but all right.
Berto will just try and get on base here. We'll get over the head of CJ Myrons. Pianta's not going to 3rd, but they don't throw it. They do get a run home, adding some insurance that they absolutely needed, but they could have easily gotten Blue Pianta.
Had some empathy there for Blue Pianta.
And it looks like Mario will come in. He's been the closer for the Mario Fireballs. He's been really good at it as well. So hopefully he can get them back in this game. It's only a 2-run game, but King Boo, he's hit a grand slam before. Can he do it again? Deep hit to right field. That will be off the wall. That's going to send 1 run home. That's going to send 2 runs home. That's a 4-run lead for the Yoshi Eggs.
It's looking dire for Bowser's. Bowser fans, how are we feeling? They got to be on life support right now.
You have to talk about the DK Wilds as well. I mean, the Bowser monsters are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. It's now because the DK Wilds won. So now the DK Wilds, if you lose this game, the DK Wilds will be going to the playoffs.
Well, they don't call me Mushbrain for no reason.
Exactly. That's I just look at the trades for that. What a double play, preventing more scoring.
Dang it. Berto almost made it there.
I mean, what?
Honestly, though, I'm feeling fantastic right now, honestly.
Just talk about this late season rally. I mean, you were dead in the water, and you battled your way back to,
I don't even want to talk about the run differentials. It is absurd. I mean, you even talked about it last week, how I've given up more runs than the Bowser rookies have scored all season. Nice job there. But that right there, though, is exactly what it's been. It's just been sound defensive playing, and when I need it, the points have been there. It's just about making sure King Boo doesn't get hurt. It doesn't get tired. That's the deal breaker.
And like I said before, it's really that infield change that no one really expected Yoshi and Berto to work so well together. They're in the infield, but they've been fantastic. Florida Man trying to barge into VC, trying to break into the broadcast booth here, but we already were on with him last week, so.
That's been the difference, though, honestly, this season has been moving Yoshi and Berto into the infield from the outfield, because every single time King Boo would get tired, they would grab Berto or Yoshi from the outfield, and I would lose all chemistry. So I was like, all right, fuck it, we ball. And I moved them both into the infield, and then that was why I ended up having to give up CJ Myrons and everybody that I had to, was to build back up that outfield with chemistry.
And what a grind there from Green Ritter.
Still, it burns every time. Honestly, though, all things considered, it was rough, but I'm happy with how this team's turned out.
Obviously, it's an all Yoshi Eggs infield, so at one point they were Yoshi Eggs, and that's something to look out for, but definitely trying their best to keep the Mario Fireballs in this game. already at the top of the 6th. This game's going way faster than I thought. But here we go. A good double play there. Will go. I can't speak today. I don't know why I just said syllables. I don't understand. But anyways, Mario Fireballs, now they have 2 innings to get 4 runs. Here comes Chet Meej. Obviously, Chet Meej famously getting the first home run in SBA history off of Baby DK's noggin.
Off his dome, literally.
Literally off his dome, it was so funny. When that home run happened, I was in the middle of, what a grab there from Berto. My family was in the middle of like a party, like outside the office. So I had to like be quiet for the first game at least. And I was like freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell just happened? Like, it was crazy.
No, honestly, though, week 1 of the SBA was such a great tone setter, though, just because so much wild shit. I want to see for the final top 10 plays, just how many are going to be from week 1.
Yeah, week 1 was an absolutely insane week. It started off with a bang, and I mean, it wasn't the greatest, in middle of the season, but you still had plays here and there where it was all in a bunch of comebacks. I mean, like I said before, the SBA's been lights out this year. I've been having a lot of fun with the SBA, and I feel like everyone else has been as well. We've gotten some fan regulars too. Brisbane Blaster's been a big Mario Fireballs fan, so I think all of Australia is hoping for the Mario Fireballs deep hit to right field, and that ball is caught. What a play by Bunoki!
There's that chemistry.
That was the perfect line drive they needed, but what a bunny jump at the last possible second.
That train was so close to disrupting that. Oh my goodness.
That's a big X factor in this field. That's why I love Yoshi Park. Not only just because it's a theme park, just it can play a huge factor in that case, but
it's also one of the reasons why I'm so happy that if I do make the playoffs, I'll be a 6th seed, because fingers crossed, I'm hoping that means I won't have to play here in the first round.
And looks like it's going to be a good hit from Yellow Toe, but it looks like it will be a pop fly.
Get us out of the inning.
So here we go, top of the 7th, Mushbrain. You need to score as many runs as you can before the Fireballs come up, because it's only 4 runs.
Getting back into the top part of our lineup. As long as Peach can get on base here, I'm feeling pretty good.
Peach over the middle will be grabbed by CJ Myrons.
And there it is. There's the Peach we know. Yep.
And there's the CJ Myrons we know. I mean, you must have at least a little bit of love and respect for him because he was there at the first part of the season.
Absolutely. It broke my heart when he got put at 3rd base. Honestly.
Oh my goodness, another whiff there from Blue Pianta. We see another one. Oh, we see a little power. Oh, a strikeout from Mario!
Oh, goodness. Well, that's Blue Pianta. You get a little bit of the good and a little bit of the bad there.
Mario Fireballs locking in. They need to prevent a good hit there. Oh, CJ Myrons couldn't get to it, so Yoshi will get on first.
You do not see that happen very often for CJ Myrons to miss one like that. But here we go, though. Berto, 2 outs. Can she make something happen?
Berto could cause some real damage here and make it basically unattainable for the Fireballs. We see a good hit there to left field. Can the train get there back in time? Can that go in the bucket? No, it can't. Oh my goodness, it was almost grabbed. Can it get thrown home in time? Close play. No.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Berto.
What a sequence of events, and that will make it a 5-run lead.
And King Boo comes back up. Oh my god, King Boo, please, I'm begging, I'm on my knees.
And King Boo line drive, and that's going to be off the wall. Yes, that's going to send another run home.
Oh, 8-2, you hate to see it.
Obviously, this is Mario Fireballs, you don't have to worry about them. They already have the bicep locked up. So, you don't have to worry about them that much. No, but that being
said, though, I'm going to be that guy. The Yoshi eggs, though, coming into the playoffs, if this current story, and that's going to bring us to the bottom of the 7th, but if this score holds up, they're going to be dangerous in the playoffs. Wild card seed or not, they've been looking very good the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, Yoshi eggs definitely will be dangerous if they somehow, some way win this game. It looks like it looking good so far, but CJ Myrons will get the rally started.
I have been in situations like I've played these games before.
So here we go. Good grab there. That will be a double play. Down to the last out. Can the Yoshi eggs?
Look who's on the mound still, King Boo.
Can the Yoshi eggs with King Boo at pitcher punch their ticket to the SBA playoffs over the middle. Trey Mears gets there. That's the game. The Yoshi Eggs are going to the playoffs.
I'd like to thank my MVP King Boo coming in as a free agent and just absolutely balling out. If not for his 2 home runs last week and pitching an impeccable game this week, the Yoshi Eggs would not be where they are today. Thank you so much, Flame, and thank you, everybody.
And your MVP, look at that! Even with the strikeout, Blue Pianta, your MVP. We'll look at them in a second. I mean, Mario Fireballs, still, they're going to be dangerous in the playoffs. I have no doubt about it. Bowser Monsters now have the #1 pick, so that's going to be interesting to see how that, shot goes out. CJ Myron's. This is still just a dangerous team overall, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. That
Yoshi Eggs, 110 in batting for Blue Pianta.
There you go. We've been looking for that all season.
Yeah, and King Boo, those are going to be your 2 X factors to get deep into the playoffs. Wishbrain, before we go, I want to thank you for joining us here in the booth. Now, I want to wish you a good luck for the rest of the SBA season.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me too. And I'm hoping we can mix a little bit more magic with my 2 goats, Blue Pianta and King Boo.
And with that being said, that will do it for us here at the SBA for Week 14. Next up will be the All-Star Selection Show and the award show for the SBA coming this Wednesday.